Hello everyone, welcome to my little red house. It's a very unique little house built in 1943 and it has some really unique characters that I just wanted to share with you. Below is my cat Willie, who never moves out of his little bed. Everything in our home came from a thrift store, antique store, or a garage sale. And I find that perfectly wonderful. Except my husband's chair came from his brother. I have a huge love for houseplants, and I think it makes your home feel wonderful when you incorporate them throughout your house. Just about everything in our home has a story behind it, and I do not have central air in this old house, so you will see fans around. For example, this is an old radio. Excuse me, I bought this at a garage sale for $2. And the other pieces are inside, and the gentleman told me that his father had this and had always anticipated refurbishing it. And he was sad to see it part, but he didn't have room for it. And I promised him I would make good use of it. And it's been in many places in the house, but I love it. It has its own little story. There is nothing fancy about our home. Probably needs a lot of updating, but it is our place. It's comfortable. This is Jane, my refrigerator, because I absolutely love her. And the treasures on my refrigerator are from my grandsons. There is nothing fancy about us. I will not probably shine my floors and everything spotless to do a video, because it's who we are. We are everyday people. And that was the purpose of the video. I wanted a platform to share ideas on thrifting, living in today's economy, cooking and baking especially. I like for us to eat well and eat healthy. And if you've been to the grocery store lately, you know food's not cheap, especially healthier foods are not cheap. And so I believe in cooking the best way possible for as cheap as I possibly can. That doesn't mean I'm cheap, but most of us don't have money trees growing in the backyard, and that's another point of the video. It's just, real folks trying to make it today. And I've been hungry in my life. I've gone without food. I have an issue with throwing food away. So I try to reuse as much as I possibly can. So that's another thing I wanted to be able in other videos, is to share how you can make a really nice meal on just a few bucks. And this is my office. And again, all the pictures of my grandchildren, everything. My world is on these walls here. I love books. This is my office where I work at home. And my husband works at home as well. That is my lunchbox from when I was a child. I love it. These books, my father-in-law, huge collector, loved mushroom hunting, and these were his books and all of his notes, everything. I mean, hunting mushrooms was an adventure for him, and it's really special to have those. We may be some of the last generation to have those memories and want to hang on to these things. So this is my most favorite rug, because when my grandchildren are here, this becomes a bowling alley. We have a little bowling set. It's perfect for that. So I was happy to find a rug this long. So outside the office, this is just a one-bedroom home. This is our bedroom, and again, everything has been thrifted. That on the wall is my husband's, I believe, great-grand, a relative down the road, their immigration papers from Italy. And it means a lot to him, and they're framed, and he wanted to hang on to them. Again, there's nothing fancy in here. This here is my father-in-law's very first chair that he caned. Did an excellent job, and it means something to have that. This is our bathroom. When we moved here, it was red, and it was something else. And we've replaced what we could. So this vanity, it has a story. And when we went through a really rough time in our life, lost everything, and I mean everything. And I found, this was white at one time. It was my dresser. I had found it, I dumpster dived for it, made sure it was clean. And I was so proud to have that dresser, just to have a place to put my things in again. It meant the world to me. And when we came back up in life and everything got back to normal, I didn't want to lose that piece of furniture, and so I made it in my vanity, and that way I can look at it every day and remember those times. I mean, people say they want to forget bad times, but you should always remember them. It helps you, it builds your character, it grounds you, it makes you see things differently, appreciate people more, appreciate things, you know. I mean, just simple little things on the wall just mean the world to me. And I think that's probably where I base a lot of what I do on, especially with the cooking and the baking, our clothes. I don't buy brand new clothes anymore. Sure, every woman would love to go into a store and buy top of the line this or that, and they're beautiful things, but you know, let's be real. Today, times are very, very hard. Even when my husband and I, we both work, you know, we're just two, you know, Joe Schmoes who don't particularly like our jobs, but have to do it because, you know, like everybody else, there's bills to pay. And so just want to, you know, I wanted a platform to be able to share real ideas. There's wonderful platforms out there. I take a little bit from a lot of people like Dave Ramsey, Amy Decision, if anybody remembers the book she wrote back in the early 90s, the Tightwad Gazette, and try to just, you know, make a real approach to everyday living with what we're dealing now, paying $4 for a dozen eggs, or, you know, $3, at least it's thankfully only $3 here for a gallon of gas, but still, you know, it is what it is, and we need to find ways through that and continue to be a happy person and not be full of stress. So I just wanted that platform, and I hope you enjoyed. I will have videos to come, especially of cooking, so please stay tuned. Thanks so much.